And this man is the stuff legends are made of, so we are told. Proud to have him here in the World Wrestling Federation, the great Sasuke.
His opponent, also hailing from Japan, weighing 198 pounds, the great Sasuke.
And an occasion to chat with the great Sasuke and pick up these pre-recorded comments a little bit earlier on. The great Sasuke. Ready for action here in the World Wrestling Federation. Both men making their debut. Wait a minute.
Oh, it's Mankind and Helmsley. They're going at it again. Mankind and Helmsley are still fighting here.
Mankind, look at this.
They were separated, but now they're hooked it up again.
Over the railing. Over the railing goes.
Get him, China, get him.
Oh, Hunter Hearst Helmsley is being pummeled.
Helmsley's bleeding.
Mankind has opened Hunter. Did you see that right hand? Mankind has opened Helmsley up. And what a right hand that was. Oh, and another receipt. Oh, yeah, what a hard right hand.
This looks like closing time at Cowboys Bar last night. Or should I say this morning?
And I'm not so sure that Mankind didn't get the better of that, but look at Helmsley. They're still going. Oh, no.
Get him, China! Do something!
I think the officials want to let him. Oh, they're going underneath the barrier. Mankind, and we'll follow that for you. My goodness, what else is going to happen here tonight? Stone Cold Steve Austin decides to walk in to the Lion's Den, so to speak, right into Bret Hart's locker room. Give me a break.
You're going to see several styles of combat here. A great martial arts background where the great Sasuke, Taka Michinoku, a little smaller of the two. Certainly these two light heavyweights are two of the more highly regarded competitors in their weight class in the entire world. Both will take chances. And you'll see a lot of striking kicks by the great Sasuke, the Masked Man, in black. Sasuke has held 9 different championships in his career, all in the junior heavyweight, light heavyweight, or welterweight division.
And Sasuke with a clean break there. And Taka appears to be a little on the defensive, JR.
Well, Taka Michinoku may be a little bit intimidated from the vaunted reputation of his elder, the great Sasuke. You gotta excuse my Japanese. We didn't learn that in Oklahoma. Had a hard time with Oklahoma history. 2 years I took it.
You'll see, Ross, a lot of these Japanese wrestlers will start a match sort of tentatively. If you remember when Antonio Inoki fought Muhammad Ali, how he kicked, they used those striking kicks a lot like a boxer would use a jab.
We all remember several years ago in the World Wrestling Federation, the great Tiger Mask, who certainly revolutionized in his era the high-flying maneuvers that many of the junior heavyweights and many of the heavyweights use to this very day.
Oh, and that one clearly in the pectoral area. And that was lightning like quick.
Good snapmare takeover by the great Sasuke into the reverse chin lock. Sasuke has a tremendous cult following in Japan.
A little hair pulling. I like him.
Not much going on, but some of it, the head scissor.
Referee Jack Doan assigned this contest. Hopefully both these athletes understand the rules, because I don't think Jack Doan speaks Japanese.
Into the armbar.
Ross, you know these guys better than I do. Do either one of them speak any English at all?
Very little, King. Just some broken English, maybe enough to order dinner.
But in any language, it's competition in the squared circle. Sasuke with a tremendous reputation. And quite frankly, I would suggest he would have a great deal more to lose here than Taka.
Well, this would be, I don't know if you'd call it a great upset, but certainly would be an upset as far as the Japanese media is concerned. And many of the wrestling pundits in the States who follow the Japanese wrestling culture. So certainly, as this match progresses, we can tell you that Sasuke is the favorite. There's a sleeper.
And Taka Michinoku. Oh, he ran right and forgot about it. He's not cold.
You're not kidding.
Unconscious. And that's all it takes.
Submission here.
Back around. Working on the ankle.
Almost a version of a half Boston Crab in principle. That maneuver, and Taka Michinoku quickly to the ropes. He was in danger of being made to submit there.
I think that spin kick knocked him out, but the pain from that leg lock woke him back up. Oh.
And Sasuke, the right hand.
Another knockout.
The heel of the hand by Taka Michinoku finds its mark on the jaw on a snapmare takeover. And a drop kick to the back of the head. Very unique, but very effective.
Taka Michinoku now off and oh!
I might add those drop kicks back into my repertoire.
Tremendous high-impact maneuver there. Sudden striking, one of the characteristics of athletes of this size.
Watch it here.
And look out, nobody home. And look, the great Sasuke going upstairs. Let's see if he can capitalize. Upstairs and whoa!
Sasuke off the top with a martial arts kick.
And I'm not so certain that, let's take a look here. That was what we saw earlier on. And here's another one now.
Both feet right to the face, and both these men here have paid the price on that high-risk maneuver of the great Sasuke. Sasuke has been a pro for 10 years.
And Taka Michinoku, likewise, trying to clear the cobwebs, get back into the ring, and continue the action here. And I don't believe that we in the World Wrestling Federation have seen action quite like this in some time. Oh! Roundhouse kicks. Here we go.
Now.
And look at Sasuke go to work. Oh, forget about it.
What a shot. What a shot there, right in the face. Almost a knockout.
He's out.
And up. Forget about it. Come on, ref. It's time to stop this one.
Boy, I'd like to see that one again. What a shot to the face on Taka Michinoku.
Don't stop it. Let him go.
And Sasuke begging off just a bit.
Only stop it if he bites his ear off.
All right, stop
Otherwise, let it go.
it. That's another sport. And a leg caught.
He can apologize for it tomorrow.
that?
Nice leg whip there.
Ow.
Which is reaching the knee, the insertion of the knee, and also it really puts some torque on the hamstring. And that's a drop kick on the kneecap.
That's about where the king, well, never mind.
Well, I'm going to say I'm going to add those drop kicks to my repertoire.
Watch this.
And look out.
Look at that.
A leap to the top, a springboard, plancha on the top.
What a samurai warrior this Taka Michinoku is. Let's go back, here we go. Watch this. And watch this one.
Boom! Right to the forehead.
And here, watch this.
Springboard.
We're back live.
Very comparable to a crossbody.
And Sasuke. Better watch himself or he'll be counted out, and he didn't come all the way from Japan to lose this match.
Both these athletes arrived yesterday here in Calgary. Taka Michinoku has been competing, that young man there, in Mexico. He flew in from Mexico City just yesterday as the great Sasuke flew in from Tokyo.
Taka Michinoku against the great Sasuke, and one way to go, look out.
Oh, good move.
Oh, Hurricanrana! That could be the upset.
And now he doesn't. Taka quick as a cat.
Look at that.
Pinning combination in. Another kick out by Sasuke.
Taka Michinoku thought he had that one.
Here we go, look out. Whoa! And now, great Sasuke back on offense. Sasuke!
Springboard moonsault by the great Sasuke. Again, these two men putting their bodies on the line, much like Mankind. He has no regard for his body, and these two guys are laying it out here in their debut in the World Wrestling Federation, and that is so ultimately important for their careers in Japan.
The great Sasuke against Taka Michinoku, who appears to be conscious, but otherwise, now he's starting to move a bit. King, how'd you like to wake up tomorrow morning and be one of these athletes?
What are you talking about? How would I like to? Why would I want to? These guys are going to be sore as the devil tomorrow. That's why I like to stay close to the ground, McMahon.
I see. Ground attack off the ropes. Oh, yes.
Belly to belly. Great suplex.
And Taka with a pinning combination. And again, Taka coming close, but no cigar here in this country.
Kings don't fly well, McMahon.
They don't? Look out. Unbelievable athleticism.
Great agility, great coordination. The young man, just 23 years of age, and it's the biggest match of his life here in the World Wrestling Federation.
Taka Michinoku really making a tremendous accounting of himself against the great. And this one is history. No, it's not.
That's the Michinoku driver. Taka Michinoku's favorite maneuver. And the great Sasuke just barely, perhaps instinctively, able to kick out.
Let me see that again.
All right, here we go. Wow! We're back. Oh, no. And Taka Michinoku kicked in midair. Sasuke with a block in. Oh, pinning combination and no kick out. Well, what a matchup.
Watch this.
Oh! Sasuke, the aggressor now.
Uh-oh.
Beautiful bridge and fist.
They got him.
What a match. Give credit to both athletes. That match, a credit to the World Wrestling Federation. Light heavyweight division, ladies and gentlemen. The great Sasuke victorious over Taka Michinoku.
Mr. Goldberg, I call him.
I'll tell you who else is talking about him, Brandon, and that is wrestlers all around the world.
Oh, yeah.
They're watching the tapes, because you've got to know that every wrestler would like to be able to make the claim that I was the first guy to pin a loss on Bill Goldberg. Thus far, nobody's been able to come close to making that claim.
It's a great point, and not been able to come close to making the claim. Well, Glacier, who is a multi-talented individual, will get his chance here. And Glacier has really developed into a fine pro wrestler. But what he needs to do here is the old hit and run tactic. Hit the man hard, and that's what he's trying to do.
Kick and run.
And get away from it. So Glacier wasting no time. Body blows, forearm shivers.
Wow. Hey!
What about that ability by Goldberg?
You guys ever see that?
Never ever.
Not today.
Oh! Spinning neck breaker. Glacier's down, and Goldberg showing us something new.
Is this man a monster?
Well, the only thing missing are the bolts in his neck. Fire good. Wow.
To the midsection again. What a night it's been. Finding out the Macho Man and Hogan will have to go to Nitro, and they have not been able to coexist, but they must face Sting, and a man will see next.
Man.
Lex Luger, who will face Ric Flair here on this program.
He just folded Glacier like a lawn chair.
I got a hunch he's gonna melt this Glacier right now.
Got him up. Jackhammer time. Look, what arm.
Oh!
Just another snow cone now.
Well, Glacier may have looked at the videotapes, may have laid out a game plan, and may have thought that he was going to be the guy to hang that loss on Goldberg. Well, think again.
The fans love it here.
Is he impressive?
Another chapter in the legend that's becoming Goldberg. It was awesome. Another devastating, complete win for Goldberg. Who can stop him?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 180 pounds, Hideo Itami.
One of the most decorated stars to come from the land of the rising sun, but Hideo Itami has found it tough sledding here in NXT.
He has had a tough run of things, a couple of injuries, a big title opportunity against Bobby Roode, and he came up short. But I guarantee you, this man has reserves, and he'll be back on top soon.
But Percy, you can't let emotion and frustration get the best of you, not in this game.
Completely agree, but that's what we're seeing consistently out of Hideo Itami. He's getting frustrated, but he's got to find a way to overcome it.
And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 190 pounds, Oney Lorcan!
The ornery Oney Lorcan, always ready for a fight, already getting up in the grill of Hideo Itami before the opening bell.
Well, of course, Lorcan got a big axe to grind. It was only a few weeks ago on NXT TV. Here we go!
Whoa! Lorcan exploding out of the corner.
Oney's got some payback in mind.
As I was saying, it was 3 weeks ago. 3 go-to-sleeps from Itami, leaving Lorcan lying. Revenge on his mind.
Yeah, redemption definitely on the mind of Oney Lorcan, lighting up Hideo Itami like the Las Vegas Strip in the opening moments of this match, and Itami seems dazed. He's being given an opportunity here to recover.
Hey, if you're going to dish it, you got to be able to take it too.
Got caught off guard.
Yeah, we were looking forward to a hard-hitting affair between two of the more dynamic strikers here in NXT, Percy and Lorcan exploding at the outset and injuring Itami.
Yeah, Dale's as tough as they come, but he just was not ready for Oney Lorcan.
Look at Itami, forced to take a seat in the corner. Looks a little dazed, doesn't know what's happened.
He may have a broken nose.
Hideo Itami with a potentially broken nose at the hands of Oney Lorcan. And that will just cause his frustration to grow exponentially, right, guys?
Well, this is what you've got to be wary of. The guy, wait a second. Wow.
And the referee called for the bell.
Got to be disappointed.
An angry Hideo Itami heading back to the locker room. Oney Lorcan said, hey, I came here to fight. So Oney Lorcan, wow, in the opening seconds of this matchup, already exacting violent revenge on Hideo Itami.
Itami making his way back down the ringside. This guy is double tough.
This guy's got a heart like we've never seen before. Look, he's not even gonna let a possible broken nose stop him.
In Japan, they call it Bushido, the way of the warrior. Hideo Itami, with a possible broken nose, wants Oney Lorcan back in the ring.
He's gonna get him.
Ask and he shall receive. And Lorcan looking to build off that explosive start, but this time it's Itami with the explosion to start things and those lightning quick kicks.
I told you Itami's physical.
Itami hanging Lorcan out to dry in the top rope, and again just looking to crush his sternum with that kick.
It's not done.
Whoa! Halfway across the ring with the vicious knee to the back of the head.
Well, Itami certainly didn't make the same mistake twice, did he?
I think Lorcan ticked off Itami here.
Oh, blistering kick to the spine.
And we're being told that the medical staff shoved cotton up both nostrils of Hideo Itami. And man, that's gotta be painful, but here he is, one-on-one with Oney Lorcan. Oh, and Lorcan bounces off the apron hard. Hideo Itami turning the tables on Oney Lorcan. Oh,
Lorcan lighting up at Tommy with those chops, but hit Tommy with that speed of his spinning back kick, and here it is.
This has been one of the most physical matches I can remember.
This is what we anticipated, a hard-hitting battle. And look at Lorcan taking Hideo Itami to school, back press, hooks a leg. Lorcan almost with a huge victory over Hideo Itami.
And Lorcan is gritty and determined. Believe it or not, he actually had his jaw broken in his first match and continued in the match for another 15 minutes.
Lorcan is a guy that grew up in the streets of Boston. All he knew was fighting.
Yeah, hard scrabble background, scratched and clawed his way to NXT and looking to make the most of it here against Hideo Itami, who of course had his nose injured at the beginning of the match but came back out, and now the referee tending to Itami again. Oh! Itami playing possum, and the veteran looking to make the most of this opportunity.
Itami sucking him in there, and a second time.
Oh! The tornado neck snap off the top rope. Oh, and a diving clothesline by Hideo Itami, floats over into the lateral press, hooks a leg, and Lorcan picks up.
And this is the Hideo Itami that I know.
I've never seen Itami this fired up. Suckered Lorcan in and kicked his knee out.
Lorcan responding with a couple of forearm shivers.
Got him up.
Itami had him in the fireman's carry momentarily, the prelude to the go to sleep, and now
well, his knee's gone.
Lorcan
might have tweaked maybe a PCL.
Looks like Lorcan, yes, has injured his right leg.
I think that's the same knee, Morrow. That's the same knee that Itami kicked in the corner.
Don't stop.
Be sure. Stop. Don't do that. You want to continue.
Referee was asking Lorcan if he wants to continue. He does, but now Itami looking to make the most of it. Going to sleep.
So much for sportsmanship.
And Itami lights out. Victory over Oney Lorcan.
Hideo Itami.
Easy Money jumps Kid Cash. What shots? Reversal. Tilt-a-whirl. One head scissor. Cash now steps the ride, ducks the clothesline. Catches the boot. Beautiful counter and long drag. Cash goes deep again. Ducks the clothesline. Catches the boot. Easy Money lands on his feet. Great agility for a big man. Easy Money all the way to the floor. Emmerich gets his. So does De Niro. The fans are on their feet for Kid Cash. Electra distracting referee John Finnegan. And Easy Money from behind attacks Kid Cash. Cash up the ride, puts the brakes on. Cash driven into the canvas. Two and a half. Easy Money now stomping away. Face first into the top turnbuckle. Cash up for the ride. Ducks. It's his foot hooked. The miscue by Easy Money takes out his own tag team partner. Keep your eye on Cash. Double springboard somersault plancha. Kid Cash is money. not enough. Remember, riding on this matchup, Joel Gertner's right to go one-on-one against Cyrus. Easy Money lands on his feet. And there's the money clip. Two count only, says referee John Finnegan. Take on Cyrus. Kid Cash is caught. And there's the pendulum of pain. Elbow to the back of the neck. Will that be enough? No. Easy Money now riding Kid Cash. You can see Julio De Niro, Cyrus, Chris Hamrick, Elektra, and Joel Gertner all at ringside. Kid Cash now fighting to get back to his feet and does. He's free. Come on, Kid Cash! Reversal. Boot to the midsection. What chokes! Cash now lighting up the ribs of Easy Money. Reversal off the ropes. Clothesline duck. Waist lock. Roll up blocked. Cash takes Easy Money over. No. Double springboard Hurricane Rana. No one executes a Hurricane Rana like Kid Cash. Kid Cash has got to follow up. Great shot over the shoulder of Joel Gertner. Full head of steam. Cash tripped up. And there's Electric Dreams, named after Elektra. Will that be enough to get Easy Money the victory? And if it is, how will Elektra thank him? Shoulder up off the canvas. What a physical toll this matchup has taken on both combatants. Face first into that top turnbuckle. Cash for the reversal, back the other way. Gets the boot up. Cash launched himself at Easy Money. No! Kid Cash, audibly frustrated, has to be thinking, what will it take to put away Easy Money? What will it take to give Joel Gertner a crack at Cyrus? That's what's at stake. Sunset flip. No. Easy Money on top. Cash takes him over. Double underhook. Can Kid Cash get him up? Moneymaker! Moneymaker! This one's over! Come on! Elektra's got the rep! This matchup should be over! Hamrick gets caught! Extra Scott referee John Lynn distracted. He's only human. In comes Julio. There's the crushing leg sweep. Kid Cash is being victimized. Come on, enough is enough. Easy Money now sitting on the top turnbuckle. Confederate crunch, damn it, no! 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 Kid Cash kicks out! Kid Cash has taken the measure of Easy Money, Julio De Niro, and Confederate Currency Chris Hamrick. Easy Money can't believe it. Easy Money trying to figure out a way to put away Kid Cash, sort of using a cannon. Money going up top. He gets caught. Kid Cash has got to capitalize. He's got to do it now. He catches De Niro. Kid Cash now ascending the turnbuckles. Cinching up Easy Money. Easy Money goes low on Cash. He's gonna powerbomb Kid Cash through the ring. No, Kid Cash with a hood and confront has been in. Come on.
Welcome back to Main Event, coming to you from the Heritage Bank Center in Cincinnati, Ohio.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan!
Liv Morgan coming off an ultra impressive performance in the Women's Royal Rumble match, lasting just over 37 minutes. The best performance Liv has ever had in the Women's Royal Rumble match.
An exhilarating Royal Rumble match. Liv Morgan, an absolute star. You're right, New Jersey's finest, receiving a real roar here from the crowd in Cincinnati, Ohio.
And our opponent, Doudrop!
Now, we talked about Liv Morgan's impressive performance in the Royal Rumble match. I gotta give credit where credit's due. Doudrop was incredibly impressive in her attempts to try to wrestle away the Raw Women's Championship from Becky Lynch at the Royal Rumble.
As was Liv Morgan's attempts at day one against Becky Lynch, both falling short against big-time Becky Lynch. Doudrop, though, a competitor to be reckoned with, and everybody saw that at the Royal Rumble in St. Louis.
Yeah, when it comes to Liv Morgan, you might recall for weeks, Doudrop kept coming out here and saying, I'm tired of the same superstars, the same ladies getting women's championship opportunities against Becky Lynch, and Liv Morgan was one of those superstars that Doudrop took issue with.
And don't forget, Doudrop beat Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair in a triple threat match to earn the opportunity to go up against Becky Lynch.
Indeed, so you got to believe if you're Liv Morgan right now, you're looking for a little bit of redemption, looking to create some momentum now as your eyes are set on WrestleMania, and that wasn't too kind.
Doudrop, been speaking with her backstage, said Little Livy doesn't stand a chance against Big Double D.
Little Livy?
That's what she called it. Liv Morgan can scrap. Make no mistake about that.
Yeah, Little Livy's going to bring the fight to you, Doudrop, as you're finding out. All about mindset, all about confidence that can oftentimes just alter your entire career. And we've seen so much growth in confidence when it comes to Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan with the right foot, time after time. Doudrop finally pushes back.
Oh.
Liv Morgan, the move from the Matrix, looking to get Doudrop down. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to work. Oh! The quick thinking from Liv Morgan now.
Off the ropes. Morgan to the chin of Doudrop. Chance here for the victory early. Doudrop breaks free.
Again, this is such an important match for both Liv Morgan and Doudrop when you think about who's going to be next to challenge for the Raw Women's Championship down the line. We obviously know Ronda Rousey has placed herself on the expressway to the main event of WrestleMania, but you always got to be thinking, who's next? Who's the next challenger down the line?
Liv Morgan attacking Arsenal, but hang on, Doudrop responds in style. Liv Morgan's down and out. We're in Cincinnati, Ohio. Welcome back to Main Event. Two recent challengers for the Raw Women's Championship doing battle here, Liv Morgan and Doudrop. And moments ago, look at this devastating attack here from Doudrop.
That can completely alter the landscape of a matchup, as it has done ever since. Doudrop in full control over Liv Morgan.
In Doudrop's recent match against Becky Lynch said afterwards that she had to alter her game plan, taking to the top ropes at times, doing things she doesn't necessarily do all the time in order to counteract the unique threat that is Doudrop.
And that's what Doudrop forces you to do. No pun intended, but you know, if you're Liv Morgan, Liv Morgan trying to counter. Can you hit a move like Oblivion on Doudrop? Can you resort to your normal offense? You're gonna have to make some adjustments.
Doudrop well able to talk smack as well. Liv Morgan, though, not having any of it.
Doudrop still standing.
Just caught with ease by Doudrop.
The power.
Strength and power.
Oh, squarely in the corner of Doudrop.
And Doudrop could capitalize
now.
Just crushing Morgan.
Morgan might be done here.
Doudrop for the victory. Kick out.
Yeah, but there wasn't a whole lot behind that kick out, Kevin.
Do you get the sense Doudrop needs to be a little more clinical in these moments?
You know, I think Doudrop, sometimes her worst enemy can be her emotions. You saw there the expression of frustration a little bit there that Liv Morgan was still in this match.
Hi, baby Liv. Remember, Becky Lynch said that to Liv Morgan just a few weeks ago as well.
Oh, believe me, Doudrop knows exactly what she's doing here. She knows what tactics to use to try to get in the head of Liv Morgan.
Morgan, face off the turnbuckle. Seeing stars right now as Doudrop again, just taking her time.
No hurry, picking her spots. Measured shots delivered by Doudrop.
Shot to the chest. Morgan really struggling.
And this is as much physically dominating for Doudrop as it is morally, actually demoralizing, if you will, for Liv Morgan.
Give up, the words of Doudrop.
Morgan has not had any sustained offense. A number of options Liv Morgan has attempted, just really haven't panned out against Doudrop.
We are on the road to WrestleMania. You can feel it here inside the Heritage Bank Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. Doudrop just torturing Morgan.
Yeah, what does Morgan have left as you hear the WWE Universe trying to urge Liv Morgan back into this fight?
Morgan now responding, a valiant effort, back up on her feet, spins away from Doudrop, and now the kick to the back of the leg, 6 times.
Thinking shots to the hamstrings, still can't overpower Doudrop. Two feet, Morgan now from the middle rope.
Drop kicks Doudrop.
Takes Doudrop off her feet. Huge opening right now for Liv Morgan.
If she can find the energy to get up and seal the deal.
This is where Liv Morgan's desire gets seriously tested as we take another look. Pinpoint accuracy right here, taking Doudrop off her feet.
The scrappy element to Liv Morgan is there for all to see. It goes back to the early days in the homemade ring with her brother. Back up on her feet. Morgan.
Oh yeah, Liv Morgan.
To the chin.
Got new life right now.
Oh!
Enziguri rocks Doudrop. Now he's draped over the middle rope. Oh.
Doudrop's reeling. Morgan's capitalizing.
Knee to the jaw of Doudrop. Morgan looking.
Oh! This could be the opportunity. Liv Morgan for the win. Kicked out by Doudrop.
Now this is the time where Liv Morgan can ill afford to experience her own level of frustration. She's finally mounted a sustained level of offense. Morgan's got to continue.
Gaining energy from the crowd here in Cincinnati. Morgan takes to her feet.
Goes up. Looking for her and Conrana. Doudrop has other plans.
Certainly does.
Face first goes Liv Morgan. And will this end Liv Morgan's night?
This should do it. Doudrop for the win here on Main Event. Morgan is still alive.
Wow. Once again, Liv Morgan has found a way to hold on in this matchup. But Morgan may not hold on after this.
She needs to find an escape route, and quick. Doudrop, all smiles, that wry, cheeky smile. Off the rope she goes. And Liv Morgan raised her knee.
Yeah, got both knees up at the last possible second. Morgan hits oblivion.
She's got it. Liv Morgan for the victory now. It's there.
Here's your winner, Liv Morgan.
What a gutsy performance by Liv Morgan here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Vienna, Austria, representing Imperium, he is the NXT United Kingdom Champion, Volta!
In half a year that changed the world forever, one thing has remained the same. This man stands atop the mountain in NXT UK. A colossal, steadfast, commanding ring general, the leader of Imperium, has dominated like a great white shark, which is apropos since his ring entrance music inspired the theme to Jaws. He's taken a bite out of things stateside as well, impressing in the traditional Survivor Series match. It was just last week, however, that Walter went face to face with his #1 contender, Ilya Dragunov. That lies in the wings for this big man. But tonight, it's a challenge of a different sort.
And his opponent from Hartlepool, England, weighing in at 220 pounds, Saxon Huxley.
Well, Saxon Huxley seems to have lost a few more marbles during his time away. He is an intelligent individual locked inside the body of a wild British bruiser.
Refers to himself as the Divine Beast, almost known him as a hapless idealist, but wait a second, that's a good start, attempted.
And Walter went for the sleeper hold. But Huxley going for this is a great start from Saxon Huxley.
Well, look at Walter firing back. No doubt about it. Huxley caught the champion off guard, and now he's answering for it.
Oh, but Walter sends Huxley to the outside. Huxley regrouping on the outside. This is a huge opportunity for Saxon Huxley. Can he catch the ring general sleeping after his time away?
He certainly started out that way, but look at the way Walter has turned this around, not allowing Huxley back inside the ring. And now the frustration of half a year out has got to be playing on Saxon Huxley.
Huxley needs to be aware the referee's count here, but he's taking out his aggression on the steel steps.
Oh, wait a second.
Drop the stairs! Drop it now! Drop the stairs! Come on, back in the ring!
The referee rightfully so admonishing Saxon Huxley, but Walter trying to keep the pressure on here.
Saxon Huxley for the longest time. Hold on a second, looking here. Oh, wow.
Well, but Huxley caught it. And now it's Huxley firing back. Can Huxley cause the king of all upsets here?
I would never have guessed at this stage of the match Saxon Huxley would be up.
Well, Huxley just, oh my word! Saxon Huxley just power slams 300 pounds of Walter into the mat. Huxley looking to follow up. This would be incredible.
The champion is down, in trouble. Huxley on the top rope.
And Huxley flies, we rarely see that. Saxon Huxley putting out all the stuff, cover to put away the champion kick out.
Can you believe it? The world has indeed changed.
Saxon Huxley been putting in the work, but can he capitalize on this huge opportunities as Walter rolls to the outside, breaking the momentum of Saxon Huxley?
You can hear Huxley exclaiming, wait a second, oh wow, beautiful. Luthez press takes the champion down again. This is a Saxon Huxley I've never seen before. People said he looked like Bruiser Brody. He's starting to act like him.
And Huxley is keeping the pressure on him, but he's got to maintain that, aware of the referee's count. Breaks the count, but needs to continue. He cannot let Walter recover.
Oh, wow, like the crack of a whip. Echoes throughout the arena. Sleeper hold.
The sleeper hold is locked on. Huxley trying to fight free, but they're on the outside. They need to be aware of this count. Oh! And Walter sent crashing into the steps.
The official up to 7. Oh my God, this isn't going to happen. Oh wow.
He sets the count there.
Well, that's the chutzpah of Huxley. Didn't want to win this by a count out.
Oh, but the champion caught him. It's so. Huxley driven down. And again, more punishment to the back of Huxley. But they're still on the outside.
One mistake from Saxon Huxley, and the champion makes him pay.
And Walter rolls back inside the ring once again, breaks the count. Seemed happy to keep this on the outside. This is turning into a brawl. Oh!
Guys, come on!
Nigel, what's a chop like that feel like?
Agony. Oh, as much as being dropped on the barricade does.
Guys, back in the ring now.
Oh no, 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 not this, not now.
Oh! Power bomb onto the ring apron. Huxley is out.
An awkward landing for Huxley. He got his arm out to try to block it. Hit the bottom rope, and that took out some of the impact. But if you look at Huxley, I think this man's going to be counted out. Yeah.
And Walter seems happy to take the count out of victory. Saxon Huxley is not moving.
If I was the NXT UK champion, I'd want this match over as soon as possible, any way possible.
And the referee up to 7, a count of 10, and Saxon Huxley is out.
He's back!
And Saxon Huxley continues this matchup, but the ring general looking to continue the punishment.
No!
And now Saxon Huxley paying for that earlier onslaught, but can he fight back? Here comes Huxley. Oh, and again, Walter looks for the sleep hold. It might be on this time. Huxley's fading.
That's right, the forearm across the carotid artery.
A German suplex.
Oh, if he wasn't out then.
The ring general taking out months of frustration here on Huxley.
Here we are seeing the brutal, effective offense. Almost King's Road style. A la Giant Barber, Stan Hansen. Oh!
This is like the champion is now playing with Huxley.
Well, I would have said 6 months ago you can afford to do that, but this is a different Saxon Huxley.
We have never seen a Huxley like this, but right now the ring general taking him seriously. And oh no! Oh, and Huxley crashing into the canvas.
Butterfly superplex, a la Billy Robinson. And he's asking Huxley to get up.
And Huxley is trying to get up. There's heart left in this man yet. Oh! Oh my word. And now Walter looking for the power bomb.
That's
Cover,
it.
center of the ring. And the ring general victorious.
here is your winner, the NXT United Kingdom Champion, Walter!
Piper, in my mind, you are the world champion. You have proved it. You proved at Starrcade you were the icon when you put the man out with your sweeper. You put him out last night. Had it not been for one man, the Macho Man Randy Savage, Piper would have the gold belt right now. And a lot of times, unfortunately, that gold belt goes around the waist of people that do not deserve it. For Roddy Piper, he deserves the world title.
But there's no doubt, I mean, Piper had him asleep, he had him beaten. Again, all the focusing Piper did, the torturous routine he put himself through in Alcatraz. Who could imagine the betrayal of Randy Savage? It's just mind-blowing.
All right, the Face of Fear, they're making their way out, but you saw Eddie Guerrero and Chris Jericho make their way out to the ring. These two men, Guerrero and Jericho, as the Face of Fear arrived to the arena, squared off last night for the U.S. title. Back we go to Super Brawl once again. And last night, it was Chris Jericho, Lionheart, and U.S. champ Eddie Guerrero. Eddie came out, but Chris Jericho took the fight right to the United States heavyweight champion. Jericho, a lot of high-risk maneuvers trying to keep Guerrero down. As a matter of fact, he hit him with basically everything. But Eddie, the master, the veteran of the two, executed a backslide into a sunset flip and got the win, got the 1, 2, 3. And of course, he and Jericho celebrated. For Chris Jericho, there's going to be another shot at a title coming, I'm sure, in the weeks, maybe months to come here in WCW. But for right now,
if they get past these two meat eaters, the Faces of Fear, I mean, I don't know, Jericho's good, of course, Eddie Guerrero good, but these guys right here, the Faces of Fear, look at the size of these guys.
You know, and I love to see that in this sport, that especially with the advent of the New World Order, where there's so many enemies in this sport, and it seems sometimes that two men have to be enemies to go at it. I like to see two men who are competitors, who are friends, go at it in a great competitive matchup. We saw it once, not only once, but twice last night with Jericho and Guerrero and Prince Iaukea and Rey Mysterio Jr.
Oh, he ran right into it. Jericho, if he can keep this movement going, you got to fight big men with movement and science. Jericho did it. Can Eddie follow up?
And great teamwork as well there, Larry. He tries to cover, but the big man kicked away. The intensity now in this duo. The U.S. champ sent to the ropes. A big pickup. Oh, my goodness. It was almost like a lawn dart that time, sticking in the backyard.
And this guy can heave a lawn dart, believe me.
Boy, you're not kidding, he can. The Faces of Fear, they are awesome. And of course, they...
Don't forget their management. Look at Jimmy Hart down there. I mean, he's the one that told him, get him in the corner and make the tag. Faces of Fear aren't exactly brain surgeons, but with the right guidance, these guys are unbeatable.
Well, you talked about that human chess game, and the master is Jimmy Hart. And what a call, my goodness. An awesome headbutt from Ming. And right now, Eddie, who is a champ, is one of the great competitors in our sport, getting outmanned. Big powerbomb!
Oh, he just snapped him like a twig. And again, talk about the animosity. What about Dean Malenko last night and Eddie Guerrero?
Well, we're going to be going back to that. There is some friction here between two men, Malenko and Eddie Guerrero. And I have to side with Eddie. He was trying to do the right thing. Sometimes in the sport, that doesn't work.
He got Ming over.
Big flying head scissors and a kick to the back, and here comes Jericho. Great teamwork exhibited here by Jericho. And Eddie Guerrero, and a great double back body drop that time.
But they're going to need it, too. A lot of movement. Uh-oh.
Got a 2 count.
Well, hard to hold a guy like Ming down, but Jericho, Guerrero going to need a lot of tags and a lot of speed. Keep the Faces of Fear. Oh, never mind.
Knee in the back.
Oh, in the back of his neck.
Belly to back suplex that time, put Jericho down hard. And now Ming stalks the youngster here. Hello to our great fans in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. On Friday the 28th of March, we're going to be at the War Memorial Arena. Saturday the 29th of March, Civic Center Coliseum in Charleston, West Virginia. And Nitro comes to Roanoke, Virginia, Monday the 31st of March at the Civic Center. Oh my goodness, what a move!
He must have heaved him 50 yards. hurts.
It was a release off the top and put him down in a cover.
Look at Eddie, the frustration here. He knows Jericho's hurt. He's got to pull him over. Referee didn't see it, though. Sneaky move.
By the way, tickets go on sale for all those venues I just talked about this coming Friday at the respective box offices and Ticketmaster. A 2 count that time.
Jericho's getting up. He's in the wrong corner. He don't know where he is, and that's a bad sign.
Big headbutt again. Ming twice using the headbutt now to get the advantage or help with the advantage. Once again, being out-muscled here. Just like you talked about at the top of this match, Larry, these two big men, they're so powerful that these two youngsters needed to get focused on them. And right now, power, crossbody, Jericho with another great move, and almost got a 3 that time.
Well, he pulled one out of the blue, but again, couldn't do nothing to get over to Eddie Guerrero and Ming. He still 300+ pounds. He's a big, mean, vicious guy. He just explodes on you, but what he should do is grab Jericho by the hair, drag him to the Barbarian, make a lot of tags. Even Jimmy Hart must have a hard time trying to keep control of the Barbarian and Ming. But if you can, what a successful combination.
We are seeing tag team action at its best. Still to come in the second hour, the new tag team champions, Lex Luger and the Giant, together against Harlem Heat for the World Tag Team Championship. Don't you dare miss it in the second hour. Here's their move. Double team to a powerbomb. Barbarian will make a cover here. 1, 2, and Eddie Guerrero makes the save.
A little too close to that corner, and Eddie, look at him. He wishes his arm was 8 feet long, and frustration's building, but Barbarian has pulled him farther over. Make a tag.
You know, I wonder, I think about Luger and the Giant World Tag Team Champs. If you saw last night how they won that, I wonder what Eric Bischoff is thinking, and I wonder what, if anything, is going to happen to the Tag Team Champs tonight if history repeats themselves. We'll have to stay around for that, fans. The double headbutt from either side from the neutral corners. Face of fear, cover Barbarian, and Eddie once again makes a save.
I tell you, every time there's a big crack in the foundation of the New World Order, something happens to kind of plaster it up, and the Giant Lex Luger had the belt, but again, I think Macho Man has made up for that crack in the foundation, and I don't know what Bischoff's going to do.
Well, he has protected Hall and Nash at every point. And last night he tried to stop Luger from getting involved, could not. And of course the Giant undeniably made the pin last night. It was one of the most intense World Tag Team Championships you'll ever want to see, even though it was 1-on-2 in a handicap match.
Well, bodies, but size-wise, it was fair.
One could go there, I guess. Backflip, moonsault, using the middle ropes as a springboard.
Jericho's close. He's got to make it.
He's taking a lot of punishment, though, Larry, and now, almost as he reaches, almost gets maybe a foot away, Ming pulls him back. Ming ahead of Steve. Jericho rolls out of the way. Tag is made. And you can better believe Eddie's going to come in, ripping hard. Big uppercut.
Eddie's got the heart, but he doesn't have the size. He's got to get some move in here. Look at, can't take the big man off his feet. Well, he got him there.
Drop kick. Jericho's going to go for a double team here.
Oh, he's not legal.
Cross body, that's right, and Mickey J will not make the 1-2-3 attempt here. Here's the double drop kick. That enables a tag, and that may have been a mistake. They're going to go again. Oh, down goes Jericho. Eddie Guerrero up top.
Caught him in midair.
He's calling for his partner once again. This is great teamwork.
They got some momentum going. Eddie Guerrero wants to keep it going. They can't stop now. They can't let the Faces of Fear regroup. Jimmy Hart's not looking comfortable.
Ming hit hard on the outside from that drop kick. He is still down. And now, Jericho hitting the ropes. And Ming pulled the rope, and Jericho took a nasty spill. And we've got Dean Malenko. Oh, Dean Malenko pushed him into the foot of the Barbarian. Malenko got involved. Here's a 1, 2, 3. And Eddie and Jericho lose. And Dean Malenko, I know and you fans who saw Super Brawl realize that is a payback. That's a receipt from what happened last night.
Genocidal Death Defying Sabu!
live. We are in Roanoke, Virginia. Fans, this is the most extreme, the fastest 1 hour on all of cable television, ECW. And this is our Extreme Rules match, which means no disqualifications, no countouts.
And bottom line, Joey, you gotta knock out your opponent, make him tap out, pin him. That's the way it goes, baby. It's Sabu and Roadkill right now.
Roadkill, the young man, 323 pounds, hails from Amish country in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Of course, Sabu, we know what he can do. He's held every championship in ECW. And wait a minute, Sabu already goes for the camel clutch.
No warming up with a bullpen, and Roadkill had the wherewithal to get to those ropes, break the whole butt. Sabu not caring, keeping the pressure right on Roadkill.
Sabu, a one-man demolition derby, ECW's version of Evil Knievel.
Yeah, more or less. Oh, watch this! Oh my God! What a DDT right there!
Roadkill planted. Everything Sabu does is high risk. He loves to go to the air. When he hits it, he wins, but when he loses, Taz, sometimes he crashes and burns.
Yeah, what the hell Sabu up to right now? One never knows.
And that steel chair does not bode well for the young man from Amish country.
And this is ECW rules. This is all legal. Watch out!
Roadkill had the triple jump moonsault. Well scouted. Look at this cover.
Whoa.
That was close.
Again, no disqualification there, no count out. Knock your guy out, make him tap, pin him.
Look at the strength of Roadkill.
Oh, wow. Beautiful neck breaker there. Watch out now.
Roadkill calls out the board burner on top.
Upset.
Another 2 count by Roadkill. Questioning the count. That's not the case. Hey, by the way, we got to talk about Vengeance on Sunday. Props to John Cena. But we've also got to give props to Sabu, who taught John Cena what Extreme was all about on Sunday.
Look, there's no doubt that Sabu, watch out, watch out! Oh my God, what a huge avalanche. Look at this, look at this.
Cover once again by Roadkill.
Hey, not for nothing, to your point, Sabu taught John Cena about Vengeance, actually brought John Cena to the Extreme. Oh, wait a minute now, speaking of Extreme.
And now Roadkill looking to show Sabu that he too can play by Extreme rules.
Yeah, but don't play with Sabu. Sabu's got a little chair in hand.
Uh-oh, keep your eye on Sabu.
Incoming! My God! Right on it. Sabu, I don't know if he landed on his head or
He
not.
sure did, Sabu, again, we talked about it. He's like Evil Knievel. He launched himself, all of his body weight at Roadkill, but in the process, landed on his own beam.
Sometimes he misses, sometimes he hits. Check him out. This is suicidal and homicidal and genocidal. Uh-oh. But the heavy hitter right there, Roadkill.
Roadkill has, about 80 pounds on Sabu, and thus far has used that size advantage. Sabu now unloading.
Again, just to reiterate, Joe, watch out here! This is an ECW.
Cover, dirt road slam! You can't call it a sidewalk slam. Get it, he's from Amish.
Yeah, I get the dirt, I got it. This is Extreme Rules. Again, to reiterate, no disqualification, no count out, weapons, the whole deal. You can go for it. Knock him out, make him tap, pin him. That's the way it goes in Extreme Rules.
Pinfall or submission, that's it.
Whoa! Oh! Nice elbow there.
323 pounds compacting the sternum of Sabu. Will that be all? Roadkill on top. It's over. This could be it.
Bottom rope broke that. Watch Rhodes, some of that athleticism of this super heavyweight right here.
Again, Roadkill again, looking for the biggest win of his entire career.
And it would be that if you can get a victory over Sabu. That's huge. And now what's Roadkill got in mind? Tables again, they're legal.
Everything is legal. Extreme rules, no DQs, no countouts, and now Roadkill trying to play in Sabu's world.
Oh, Roadkill looking pretty good here.
Looks like he was almost mimicking Sabu, mocking.
Watch out, watch out! Oh my Lord.
Not only can you hear that, you can almost feel it now. Roadkill.
Oh my God, look at this. There's no way. Oh, watch out, watch out! Right in the abdomen region. Oh my God.
Region is right. I think part of that steel chair may have been a little lost.
Let me tell you, Sabu is triple tough. What's this?
Look at this. Talk about high risk. Runner from the top of this thing. Sabu on top. Damn, that was close.
ECW is just kicking off, Joey. This is why we are the fastest hour on television today. And this is Extreme. Wake up, Roadkill. Oh, my God. You can hear that. No reason to explain it.
Sabu has uncanny armor. No. Oh, my. No way.
No way. Forget about it. Oh my God, did Sabu put his body at risk there? Roadkill's gotta be done.
We're gonna find out. Shades of the original Sheik, Sabu's uncle. The camel clutch is locked on Roadkill. Oh, look at Sabu stretching back on Roadkill.
Well, he won't quit Roadkill. He won't quit. He didn't tap. Oh! Well, you want more punishment, he'll give it to you. Oh! What the hell is Sabu gonna do now? Are you kidding me?
Oh, look at that, the steel chair and the camel clutch.
Happen now. All legal in this, man.
Have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't. Wow.
Look at the ring.
And here comes the opponent. It's Jeff Hardy. It's Jeff Hardy. And he's sprinting to the ring. Jeff Hardy challenging the game for the world's heavyweight title. And the game has been busted open by Rob Van Dam.
Look at this opportunist, Jeff Hardy. Oh, I think the game was playing positive. Oh, going up.
Rob Van Dam has done the damage, just like the game did it to Van Dam earlier tonight when he cost you the Intercontinental title. Has Van Dam cost the game the world's heavyweight title? Crossbody by Jeff, the cover, and a near fall. The game has lost a lot of blood, King. Oh, he was bleeding profusely throughout that last commercial break.
I know it, but what does that say for Triple H? The fact that he didn't just call this match off. He's still having to defend the World Championship in the battered, bloody condition he's in. Look out!
Well, the game went downstairs on Jeff Hardy. The game wants to enter into the pedigree, but he doesn't. Jeff Hardy, both feet right in the abdomen of Triple H. Oh, what a night. Will Triple H's world crumble around him tonight if he loses the world's title to Jeff Hardy, the cover?
That's unthinkable. That would be unheard of.
I remember a time when Jeff Hardy beat the game, then for the Intercontinental title. I remember a time when Jeff Hardy beat the Undertaker in that ladder match.
Not the Swanton.
For the Swanton, and the game sees it. He saw it and got the hell out of the ring.
He is still the cerebral assassin, even though his cerebrum has been scrambled.
And, Jeff Hardy.
Look out!
Jeff Hardy running a rail. Didn't get all that clothesline that he wanted, but the game has lost so much blood here at the hands of Rob Van Dam. And I'll tell you what, Unforgiven, this Sunday, the whole complexity of Unforgiven, Sunday on pay-per-view can change here and now.
Look out!
Springboard moonsault, cover, he got there, oh, did he get it?
I'll tell you one thing, Jeff Hardy is coming here. I think he's shot his watch, JR. I think he's given it everything he's got. He's about history. There you go. Now it's time to capitalize on it, Triple H.
The game sidestepped Jeff Hardy and bought himself some time. But look at the game. He is a wounded animal here. He is a bloody, wounded animal next to Rob Van Dam. And the game's world heavyweight title is on the line here tonight, live in Denver on Wednesday Night Raw.
Yeah, but thanks to this thin air and this altitude, I think that Jeff Hardy is just about spent.
The game rolls back in.
Count him out.
And Jeff Hardy now's got a 10 count to get back in the ring and continue his quest, his lifelong dream, his goal of becoming the world's heavyweight champion exists here and now.
I don't think he can get to his feet, JR. He's going to get counted out.
Jeff Hardy, man, what a night.
His tank's empty.
For CSI to debut right after a Raw. We're going to take them right to the promised land with that great broadcast tonight. And the game is trying to take it to the promised land here. He wants to get the hell out of Denver and get to Unforgiven with the world's heavyweight title. The game wounded. Jeff Hardy sucking some air here after the punishment from Triple H.
Has Triple H got enough left to finish Hardy off?
Jeff Hardy with a right hand. Jeff Hardy for all he's got. His lifelong dream to become the heavyweight champion of the world.
Don't do anything crazy, Triple H. You don't have to win. You just can't lose.
And Jeff Hardy with a hurricane right up on the top.
Triple H right on his head.
The shades of high risk, like Shawn Michaels. There's the hook of the leg. The cover. Oh my God.
Was that a three?
Less than a half a second away from Jeff Hardy upsetting the game for the heavyweight championship.
This is not right, JR. This is not fair. There you go. Now that's fair.
Jeff Hardy taking a chance. Misses the game. Doesn't miss the ring post. And the game, the cerebral assassin. He can feel it. He knows that Jeff Hardy now has been injured.
Yeah, thanks to Rob Van Dam. Why don't you bring that up? attention. Rob Van Dam's the cause of this.
Jeff Hardy fight for everything he's got. With those reverse elbows. And no! The moon, how much did Jeff Hardy get of that moonsault? Did he get enough? The game is flat on his back. He's got no. It was even closer than the last near fall.
I don't know how Triple H kicked out of that. Both of Jeff Hardy's feet and lower legs came down right across the head of Triple H. Watch it.
Jeff Hardy now going downstairs. The twist of fate. The twist of fate. Jeff Hardy has hit the twist of fate. You know what? Jeff Hardy, the risk taker, the daredevil.
He's wasting valuable time here.
He's putting his heart and soul on the line. Swanton bomb. If he hits it, he's going to be champion. And he hit it. Jeff Hardy hits it. He hit it. My God, he's done it. Cover him, Jeff. You got to cover him. Jeff Hardy the cover. He's got it on the game. Oh, God almighty. Too close to the ropes.
The game's too smart. He is too smart for Jeff Hardy.
It helps when you're 6'4".
And look at this.
And now the game, walking on that sleeper hold. He has been perfecting this maneuver over the last several weeks. And the cerebral assassin taking Jeff Hardy down with that sleeper.
This could be it.
He can feel the sense of urgency, even the desperation.
Jeff Hardy trying to get turned. Your only hope is to get turned where you're facing your opponent, where he can't cut off that carotid artery.
With the awesome upper body strength of the game,
he's got him.
That neck crimped.
He's got him, JR.
The flow of blood to the brain is unrestricted.
Oh, he's out.
Jeff Hardy is out, and the game is retaining.
And still, the world's heavyweight champion, Triple H.
But the game knows he was in for one hell of a fight here tonight with Jeff Hardy, I'll tell you that.